Word became flesh. John talks about the coming of Jesus, who will be the true light of the world.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was fully God. The Word was with God in the beginning. All things were created by Him, and apart from Him not one thing was created that has been created. In Him was life, and the life was the light of mankind. And the light shines on in the darkness, but the darkness has not mastered it. A man came, sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify about the light, so that everyone might believe through him. He himself was not the light, but he came to testify about the light. The true light, who gives light to everyone, was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world was created by him, but the world did not recognize him. He came to what was his own, but his own people did not receive him. But to all who have received him, those who believe in his name, he has given the right to become God's children. Children not born by human parents, or by human desire, or a husband's decision, but by God. Now the Word became flesh, and took up residence among us. We saw his glory, the glory of the one and only, full of grace and truth, who came from the Father. John testified about him, and shouted out, "This one was the one about whom I said, 'He who comes after me is greater than I am, because he existed before me.'" For we have all received from his fullness one gracious gift after another. For the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth came about through Jesus Christ.
So the 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain Jesus had designated. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Then Jesus came up and said to them, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And remember, I am with you always, to the end of the age."
No one has ever seen God, the only one, himself God, who is in closest fellowship with the Father, has made God known.
Question 1. What does it mean to you personally that Jesus is Word? Creator? Life? Question 2. Some have a hard time grasping the idea that Jesus is God. What has helped you understand, receive, or accept that idea? Question 3. If we truly understood what it means to be a child of God, how might that change our behavior?